Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jen and today we're going to be doing Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. We have a ton to cover, so let's get right into it. First off, we're going to be doing this D, but I'm actually not holding my middle finger down. And I'm playing the 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string with my fingers here. And you're going to hammer on your 1st finger onto the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Okay, makes sense? And then we're going to go to D over F sharp here. Now it's important with this rhythm that we're smacking the strings here on 2 and 4. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's do that again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now we're going to move to this G chord, but he's not playing a full G chord like this or like this. He's just taking his 3rd finger and then hitting the 6th string, 4th string, and 3rd string. But same thing, we're going to hit, smack the strings, and then we're going to go to this A chord. So the progression sounds like this. There's going to be this little embellishment on A, and I think he uses his 3rd finger to do a hammer on from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. But it's actually a little bit easier for me since I have tiny little hamster hands to use my pinky. So whatever feels most comfortable for you, 3rd finger or pinky. He does something like that. So again, the whole progression. This goes for a long time. So get very comfortable. Now, what is happening with the timing is he's anticipating the 2nd chord and the 4th chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's very, very important that you get that rhythmic feel. So even if you can't get the slaps on the string, make sure you're anticipating. So it's not 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and not that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now we get into the chorus. Full bar of E minor. A, anticipate to D. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Back to E minor, 2, 3, 4. Now A7, 2, 3, 4. E minor. A to B minor. We're anticipating to this B minor bar chord. If you can't do the bar chord, just give me this little shape right here. Then E minor and A7, 1 and 2 and 3. And we stop it right there. So let's do that chorus again. 3, 4. Now the cool thing about Ed's playing, he's a fantastic guitar player, by the way. I'm sure you already know that if you're watching this tutorial to learn his song. He's incredible. But in watching him live for this video, he doesn't play it the same way twice. There's definitely motifs that he stays to, but as for the chorus, he's just feeling it. So don't feel like you have to stick to one rhythm, like he's doing it one way and he does it that way every single time, because that's not the case. So I'm giving you a general idea of what the feel is. So I'm saying, like, definitely do the anticipations, but he adds in little strums and little embellishments and things here and there, and it's different every single time he plays it. So just know it's very open, except for that beginning kind of, that's pretty accurate each time. Okay, so now the next part, you're gonna go back to the verse chords, do that several times. Then we've got this walk down, which is really cool, but it's quite fast. So we have B minor, A, G, D over F sharp, E minor, A, D. But again, it's fast, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's do that one more time, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. So what I'd like you to do with this, with all these chords, is write them down, chart it out. Don't just try to memorize it, especially if you're not used to some of these shapes or you're not used to playing with your fingers. It's really important that you write it down instead of getting frustrated that you can't memorize it right away, okay? Trust me. Just write everything down and write the counts underneath too so that you're counting out loud. Now, that's it for the rhythm part. We've got 3 different rhythm parts. It goes throughout the whole song, goes back and forth. So now let's get into the solo, which is really, really cool. So for the solo, think B minor pentatonic or a D major pentatonic on the 7th fret. We're going to start 7-7 on 5th string and 4th string and hammer on to 9 on the 5th string. Then the same thing for 4th string, 3rd string, hammer on to 9 on the 4th string. 3rd string, 2nd string, hammer on to 9 on the 3rd string. Then you're going to plant your pinky on the 10th fret, 2nd string, and bend the 3rd string. Release, 7, 9, 7. Hammer on, pull off. So it's going to sound like this. Then we're going to do this quick little 7, 9 thing on the 4th string, 3rd string. So 7, 9, 7, 9, 7. Then you're going to repeat the motif until here. Just play 7 twice. Okay? Now you're going to slide your 3rd finger and 2nd finger to the 11th fret and 10th fret on the 3rd string and 2nd string. So you go. Then hit the 2nd string, 10th fret again. And we're going to do this cool little bluesy lick on the 3rd string. So slide from 10 to 9. So let's put that together. Now we're on the 2nd string, going to hammer on from 10 to 12. Now this part's quite easy. We're on the 1st string, we're going to bend the 12th fret. So bend and choke it. Then to 10, 12, bend again. Now we're kind of in the home stretch here. We're on the 1st and 2nd string, 10 and 10, and we're going to hammer on 3 times from 10 to 12 on the 2nd string. So again, and then back to 10 and 12. Now this is the coolest lick, this is my favorite lick. We are on the 3rd string, 9th fret, and 2nd string, 10th fret. You're going to hold that down, and then you're going to hammer on the 3rd string, 11th. Pull off to 9, slide to 7. So let's do that again. Then you're going to slide from 9 to 11, hit that 10 on the second string, and then this is it right here. 12 and 10, this is all on the second string and first string. 10 and 9, 8 and 7, 7 and 5, 5 and 3. And then we're back into the main riff. So let me see if I can play that solo nice and slow all the way through for you. Okay, so that's the whole song. I know it's a ton of information, and I know it's not that the chords are that difficult, but it's getting the nuances of the rhythm. It's intense. It's very, very intense. So take this song in small chunks, especially if you're a beginner. You have, 4 different parts, like the verse, the chorus, the walk down, and the solo. So just take it in small little parts. Get the feel of 1, 2, 3, 4 before you add in the chords, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then add 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Don't be afraid to just take it in little itty bitty chunks to help you to be able to really absorb the song. And the solo is great. My suggestion is to get some kind of slowdowner program, whether it be Amazing Slowdowner or Tempo Slow, or I think there's some other really cool apps where you can put the song in there, slow it way down without changing the pitch, and then you're able to practice to your level. So you can actually hear him play at that speed instead of trying to feel the pressure of playing it up to his speed, because you might not be ready for it, and that's totally okay. And then you make these small little increments up, and then you'll be at 100% in no time. It'll take a lot of work, but you know what I'm saying. I think that's it. The last thing is that this is a Patreon supported video, so I want to thank all my patrons for helping make these videos possible. I'm trying to up the quality, and I don't know if it's working, but I'm trying, and I could not do it without them. So if you're interested in supporting these videos, please check out my Patreon page. It's www.patreon.com/Jen Trani. I don't know why that made me giggle. It just did.